Hello, my name is Courtney Johnson, and I am the Adult Education Coordinator for Helms at Temple. This is a recap of Math Roundtable, writing and evaluating algebraic expressions. Thanks for joining me. Before we get started, let's remember some important steps to solving word and math problems. We want to make sure that we highlight or underline the important information. We'll need to determine which operations are needed. This will be addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Sometimes we can write out the problem using numbers and operations. So we may take those numbers and turn them into a longer expression. After that, let's solve. Let's get started. Here's some important things to remember when understanding algebraic expressions. Evaluate the expression using the given variable amounts. Don't forget the order of operations, parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division from left to right, addition and subtraction from left to right, whichever comes first. When writing out an expression in word form, look for words like less than, subtraction, more than, addition, or divided by, division. Be mindful that you may not always have to evaluate or answer the expression once you have completed its word form. Make sure you take a look at exactly what the question is asking you to do. Let's start with evaluating expressions using given variables. Evaluate each of the following expressions using the values m equals 7, r equals 8, and t equals 2. Remember our order of operations. Problem 1. 4m plus t. We know if we see no operation between the 4 and the m, this automatically means multiplication. For this recap, the star in between two numbers means multiplication. So we have 4 times 7, m equals 7, plus 2. Our first order will be multiplication. 4 times 7 is 28. Next, we will add plus 2 equals 30. Problem number 2. RM. Again, with nothing between the R and M, we know this automatically means multiplication. R is 8, M is 7. 8 times 7 equals 56. Problem number 3. M times R divided by T. Here we have three variables and we need to plug in all three numbers. 7 is m times 8 divided by 2. Here we have multiplication and division in the same problem. Remember, we want to do whichever operation comes first. So first we have 7 times 8, which is 56. We then divide that by 2, and our answer is 28. Writing word phrases for algebraic expressions. You may be asked to change an expression into a word phrase. For example, n plus 16 could become 16 more than n or n plus 16. Let's try it out with these word phrases. 6 times the daily amount of fiber, F, in your diet. So we see our variable here is F for the daily amount of fiber, and we need to do 6 times that amount. Our answer is 6f or 6 times f. Do you notice here, these expressions are not asking us to evaluate them or get an answer. We just want to change these expressions into word phrases. Number 2, the total number of seashells, S divided by 10. Can you tell what our variable is here in this problem? It's S for the number of seashells, and we are dividing that by 10. As you can see here, S divided by 10. Let's take a look at one more. Number 3, your aunt's age, A, minus 25. Our variable here is A minus 25. Again, as a reminder, we don't need an answer for these word phrases or expressions. We are just interchanging a word phrase for an expression here. No evaluation needed. Are you ready to work on some word problems with algebraic expressions? Let's try it out. You and 4 friends plan a surprise party. Each of you contributes the same amount of money, M, for food. First, let's write an algebraic expression for the total amount of money contributed for food. One thing to note here is that it's not just 4 friends, it's you and 4 friends. This means there are 5 friends total. Our variable here is M for the amount of money that was spent on food. Our algebraic expression is M, the amount of money, times 5, the total number of friends. As you see here, there's nothing between M and 5, so we know that that automatically means multiplication. Now, let's evaluate this expression if each person contributed $5.25. So we know M now becomes 5.25. How many friends did we say total? 5 friends. 5.25 times 5 is 26.25. This means the total amount of money spent on food is $26.25. Make sure to add your dollar sign in your final answer. Let's try one more word problem together. A cell phone company charges $40 per month plus a $35 activation fee. First, let's write an expression for the total cost for M months. Let's take a look here. We know that it's $40 per month. Per is one of those words that we can use to know that it's multiplication. How much are we adding for the activation fee? 35. Our expression is 40M plus 35. One thing to note here is that the activation fee is only one time. If the activation fee was also per month, we would have to times the 35 by the total number of months. Since it's only a one-time fee, we only need to add it one time. Let's now evaluate the expression for 10 months of service. We know that M will now become 10. Let's take a look at our expression now. 40 times 10 plus 35. We know in our order of operations that multiplication will come before addition. 40 times 10 is 400. Then we add 35. The total amount is 435. 10 months of cell phone service will cost you in total $435. Thank you so much for joining me for this recap of Math Roundtable, writing and evaluating algebraic expressions. Are you interested in more practice in this area? Reach out to your coordinator who can give you some more worksheets for you to complete. Make sure to check out the Helms Academy YouTube page for more recap videos of Writing Club and Math Roundtable. Thank you!